Hello everybody and welcome to another episode. In today's episode I am going to show you how to completely do a full service interval on any 8-HP automatic transmission which is installed on most of the BMW cars out there. Also, this transmission is installed on many other models of cars like Audi, Porsche, Land Rover, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, Bentley and many more. And right here on the floor I have the brand new part which I'm going to use today to replace the oil and the oil filter on this kind of transmission. So this is the specially made ZF kit for the 8-HP transmissions, and it will contain 7 liters of brand new oil and also a brand new oil pan which already had installed into it the oil filter which you have to replace every time you replace the oil into the transmission. So today I'm going to show you all how to do all of these things on this BMW 5 Series. I believe this one it is a 520 diesel, a G30 from the year 2018. But it's not important on which BMW you'll have to do this service. If you have any BMW which is using an 8-HP transmission, this video will work perfectly fine for you and for your car. Alright everybody, so with all of this things being said, let's get right into the job. The first thing which I recommend you all to do, and if you decide to do this kind of job at home and into your garage and you don't have anything to lift the vehicle up or you don't have a channel to go underneath the vehicle, my recommendation is to lift it on the jack stand as high as possible from the front side and from the rear side. You'll have to secure it and you have to make sure that you have enough space to go underneath the vehicle to remove all the undershields and to work on the oil pan and do this kind of full service interval. Okay everybody, so in my case, I already managed to remove all the undershield from the vehicle off camera, and right now I have easy access to work on the transmission and work on the oil pan. Right here, this is the plastic oil pan, and in my case, this one is still the original one which BMW installed on the car when the vehicle was manufactured. It still has the logo of BMW written right here on the side. And because of that, I assume the oil from the transmission and the oil filter were never replaced on this vehicle. And this vehicle is pretty high mileage. It's almost having 160,000 kilometers, but the transmission is still shifting perfectly smooth, perfectly fine, without any jerkings or problems. And this is the main reason why me and the owner decided to do a full service interval on this transmission, just to make sure that in the future he will not have any problems related on how the vehicle is shifting or how the transmission is behaving on this car. Okay everybody, so from this moment, the first thing which I'm going to do is to remove first the filling plug bolt, and after that I'm going to remove the drain plug bolt and drain all the oil from the transmission. In this moment, the oil which is coming out from the transmission, it's almost looking like it's coming out from the engine because it is so dark, but I assume because this vehicle have so many kilometers on the dashboard, probably this one it is perfectly normal. So I'm going to wait for all the oil to drain out from the oil pan, and after that I'm going to remove all the screws which are securing the oil pan attached to the transmission, and after that I'm going to replace it completely with a brand new one and tighten it to 10 Newton meters. So this one from right here, it is a brand new oil pan which I'm going to install today on the transmission. This one is coming out from the ZF kit, and my recommendation before installing it back on the transmission is to lubricate the O-ring from the oil filter very good, because in this way it will go into the transmission very nice and very easy. After that, this one it is the old one which I just removed out from the transmission. This one it is the original one which BMW installed on the vehicle when the vehicle was manufactured, and it's pretty worn out. It has a lot of micro particles on the magnets, so this is because the wear down of the transmission, and also this is because the oil from the transmission was never replaced. From this moment, I will proceed and go ahead to install the brand new oil pan back on the transmission, and I'm going to tighten it into a crisscross pattern to 10 Newton meters. Very good everybody, so from this moment the brand new oil pan is completely tightened and secured to the transmission, and right now the next thing which I'm going to do is to remove the filling plug hole completely, and after that I'm going to put all the oil which came into the kit into the special tool which will help me to push all the oil into the transmission. So in the first stage you'll have to push enough oil into the transmission until you see that the oil will leak out from the filling plug hole. Then you'll have to close the filling plug bolt. And after that, you'll have to go into the vehicle, start it up for maximum 1 minute, and you'll have to go through each gear with the shifter, because in this way all the oil will go back into the solenoids, into the torque converter, and after about 1 minute, you'll have to stop the vehicle, you'll have to repeat the procedure again, and then you'll have to wait with the engine turned on for the oil temperature into the transmission to reach between 14 to 15 Celsius degrees to correctly adjust the oil level. But I'm going to show you all exactly when we get there. So right here the transmission is leaking out oil from the filling plug hole, but only because for the moment it is completely filled with oil. But after I'm going to start the vehicle, it will suck all the oil into the oil filter, into the solenoids and into the torque converter. And after I'm going to let it run for about 1 minute, and while I'm going to the gears with the engine turned on, it will automatically lower the transmission oil level. And after that I'm going to come back, I'm going to fill it again with oil until it will leak out again, and then I'm going to go again through all the gears, and I'm going to wait for the temperature of the oil to reach between 40 to 50 Celsius degrees to correctly adjust the oil into the transmission. Okay everybody, so the first stage is completed. Right now I'm going to start the second stage, and you'll have to follow the exact same procedure. Remove the filling plug bolt, fill out the gearbox with oil until it will leak out from the filling plug hole. Then you'll have to close it, you'll have to go back into the vehicle, start it up, you'll have to go through all the gears, and using the diagnostic tool you'll have to check for the oil temperature into the transmission to reach between 40 to 15 Celsius degrees maximum, and then you'll have to do the adjusting stage of the oil with the engine turned on. Okay everybody, so from this moment the transmission is completely filled with oil again because it's leaking out from the filling plug hole. So from this moment I'm going to close it, I'm going to tighten it by hand, go back into the vehicle, start it up, and go through all the gears for at least 10 seconds into each one. And after that, with the engine still turned on, I'm going to wait for the temperature of the transmission oil to reach between 40 to 50 Celsius degrees maximum, and after that I can proceed with doing the last oil level adjustment on this transmission. Okay everybody, so from this moment the temperature of the transmission oil just reached 45 Celsius degrees in my case. So right now the next thing which I'm going to do is to go underneath the vehicle. I'm going to remove again the filling plug bolt from the transmission. I'm going to put back oil into the transmission until it will leak out from the filling plug hole, and then I'm going to wait for the oil to stop leaking out. I'm going to close it and I'm going to tie the 3-12 volt 245 Nm, and after that the job is 100% done and complete how it's supposed to be done from the factory on this 8-plate transmission. From this moment, the job is most likely done. A very important tip which I want to give you all is to never reset the values using the diagnostic tool. So if you only replace the oil from the transmission and the oil filter, you don't have to reset the values or adjust anything using the diagnostic tool. Only if you replace, for example, the mechatronic unit or some solenoids or some internal part into the transmission, then you can proceed to reset the values and adjust it in the way you want it. But otherwise, if you don't replace any internal parts from the transmission, you don't have to reset any values. If you do only the oil change and the oil filter change, don't reset any values. If you replace parts from the transmission, then you can proceed to reset the values and relearn the transmission. Very good, everybody. So with all of these things being said, those are all the things and all the steps which you'll have to do and follow if you want to completely service any 8-plate transmission at home and with regular tools. Thank you all very much for watching. If you like the video and found it informative, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a comment and a like down below. See you next time.